All right, you're watching this video because you're starting day 11 of your challenge. First of all, congratulations on completing days 1 through 10. You've pretty much gotten through the toughest part. It's going to be pretty smooth sailing from here. Before I get into the products, definitely wanted to talk about the eating plan. You know, you've eliminated dairy, wheat, and alcohol for the first 10 days, along with sugars and processed foods, lightened up on the sodium. Ideally, you keep that same mode going, but you can start to reintroduce dairy and wheat in moderation. Dairy, I always suggest Greek yogurt with low sugar content, and cottage cheese is really the best dairy options. Almond milk is great. You know, if you're having that, maybe you're a milk drinker, 1 glass of milk a day or every other day is not bad. But ideally, if your thought is that you want to lose weight, you try to keep the dairy out as much as possible, along with the wheat as well. But if you are going to do sandwiches or pasta, go with the organic or the whole grain. That's going to be a better option than a whole wheat. And then in terms of water intake and all that, you know, still try to keep that water intake high. Still try to stay away from sugar and all that junk. But I definitely would suggest now taking a look at dominating the second half with the products. And that's what we're going to talk about. So you've been taking your Omegaplex, you're going to keep on taking that. You've been taking Spark, keep taking that at the same time. If you've been doing Catalyst, still keep doing that at the same times that you've been doing. But now the only 2 changes is that number 1, we're getting rid of all of the Herbal Cleanse products. But number 2, we're introducing the M&S and the meal replacement shakes. So I'm going to start off with the meal replacement shakes. This is recommended by the guide to be your mandatory breakfast. My suggestion is, if breakfast is easier for you, if you've got more time in the morning and you can still take 3-4 eggs with a side of berries and have that time to do it, that's a great option for you. And then if it's tougher during the day to do a meal on the go, then the meal replacement shake might be better at that time. The reason I like the meal replacement shake earlier in the day is because it is meant to set your metabolism. So the later you have it, the less likely you're going to get your metabolism where it needs to be. So that's why I like the meal replacement shake early in the morning. But the M&S, if you can just with me go ahead and open up this box and pull out one of these strip packs. I've got the M&S C here with me. Now the M&S is the same formula no matter if you are the C, the E, or the 3. You'll see it just says right there at the top when to take it. Now, my suggestion is you kind of have some things up for interpretation here with these last 2. The last 2 say, I don't know if you can see that there, take with breakfast or lunch. Kind of have an option there. Well, my suggestion is if you can go ahead and take one of these with your breakfast, which would be the last one that has that Omegaplex looking pill in it. That one with your breakfast is best. And then this one right here that also says take with breakfast or lunch. I would take this one with your lunch because the multivitamins can be a little too much for some people if you're taking it on a stomach that doesn't have enough food in it. So pretty much what you're looking at is 30 minutes before breakfast with breakfast, 30 minutes before lunch with lunch. Or you have another option of 30 minutes before breakfast, 30 minutes before lunch, and then taking both of these with lunch. So the Omega, if you take it with breakfast, that's great. If you forget or decide that it's just easier for you to remember to do it with lunch, you can take that one with lunch. If you have any other products that you are getting with your second phase, maybe you've got some Performance Elite stuff, maybe you've got the Thermal Plus or the Carbies, just get with your coach, ask them when the best time is to take it, and enjoy the results that you're going to see for the next 2 weeks. Make sure, if you haven't already, to measure, remeasure, and also reweigh yourself, see what you've been able to accomplish the first 10 days. Good luck the rest of the way.